Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon livestream. Yes, it was a Spamton remix, absolutely. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Hey, welcome in. I have been experimenting with a few different settings in my audio, or on the audio side of things, when it comes to the level of my voice as well as the game audio. So as we play through today's stream, just let me know if I need to make any adjustments. I'm happy to do it. I got some feedback from folks that my VODs in the last couple of weeks have had garbling quality in my audio specifically, so it was sounding like I was essentially a robot gargling mouthwash. Some weird bitrate, sample rate issue, but yeah, let me know if I need to make any adjustments, if things are just a little too hot somewhere or a little too cold. We are diving into a retro roulette stream because it's been a little bit. We've been doing a bunch of Death Road to Canada runs. I've been quite enjoying Death Road to Canada. Very fun roguelike survival game. But today we're doing space-themed games. I'm really excited for this one. Haven't done space-themed games in a bit. We're going to be primarily playing Halloween and spooky-themed games all September and October. And all my Discord streams are going to be Halloween specials, Halloween cartoons, and things like that. So I figured we'd get in some different themes. I think it's been several months since we've done this retro roulette. There's over 800 games from Atari 2600 to N64 and PS1 on the wheel. And our first game of the day is Metroid Zero Mission, a game that we have beat before. And you can see it now on the screen. I'm no speedrunner, that's for sure. It took us 5 hours and we only had a 55% collection rate. But the retro roulette is not about trying to beat personal bests. It's not about racing. It's not about times. It is just about whatever game the wheel lands on. I gotta play it. That's it. Don't gotta be good at it. This is a fantastic game. It is a remake of the original NES Metroid with a ton of quality of life improvements. And so we'll start a brand new one. Exactly. It's all for the fun of it. However, this is the kind of game that is good enough design-wise that would drive me as a player to want to beat my personal best. It is a fun game. I recommend, if you have the time to put into it, really explore it and dig into it. And if you have played Metroid NES, this really improves on a lot, including a map. It's got some excellent atmosphere. If you're a fan of Super Metroid, you're going to like this one, and it is available also on the Switch. Hey, welcome in Mighty Collector as well. We're just doing a quick intro and diving into a new playthrough of Metroid Zero Mission until someone spins that wheel. Happy Wednesday. just grabbing a quick drink, and then we're diving into Metroid Zero Mission. There it is. Let me know if the volume is okay. Defeat the mechanical life form, Mother Brain. I'm surprised there's even a cutscene here. Pretty cool. A cutscene in NES Metroid? That's wild. amazing music. Save state 2. Hopefully this is okay for volume, but I can turn it up. Planet Zebes. I called this place home once in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero mission. They said the thing. Already just the fact you can do this is cool. You can't do that in NES Metroid. Exactly. When they say the title of the movie in the first line. Wow, this really is going to be a Metroid Prime. Well, Star Fox, adventures await. Follow me. Wait, why did you pause after saying adventures there? I don't know. Just kind of felt like it. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't feel like the way Metroid, or Samus feels. I call him Metroid. What, you mean this guy's not named Zelda? It doesn't feel the same way, control-wise, that Samus feels in the original NES Metroid. Whereas sometimes, when a game is remade or remastered, the feel still remains the same. Like, I feel like the NES DuckTales game feels a lot like the remastered version. But the characters don't feel different. They just look different. Metroid can't crawl. Yeah. Who forgot to sign you up for crawling lessons, Metroid? Mr. Metroid. Oh shit. The morph crawl. We unlocked it. Double tap the vloop vloop to take the vloop and drip through narrow vloops. Okay. You unlock Samus's down B. Oh, come on. Had to get hit by each one of these? I mean, the map is so beneficial in this game, I do have to say. It's extremely important. And, I mean, I guess people back in the day would have been drawing their own maps. I know a lot of games, a lot of NES games, people would do that for. If you're talking games like Dragon Warrior or Legend of Zelda, those often came with a world map, but they weren't perfect. Even to this day, when people run randomizers of some NES games that shuffle around the overworlds, they will create... some people will actually, like, live draw with grid paper the overworld. They'll have to map it out. Need to replay Hollow Knight. I picked it up recently with Celeste. I've never played it. And also picked up Crypt of the Necrodancer, and I've been playing Death Road to Canada as well. So basically, those 4 games I picked up recently. I don't think I have been able to figure out how to stream it, but when I play Hollow Knight, I do want to stream it. I know it's like one of those things. The game's been out for a long time. I've watched people play it, but it's a very visually well put together game, to be honest. It's got some great sound design. But I picked it up because I know it's a game I've always wanted to play. Never had a chance to. And it's one I definitely want to play on stream. So, hopefully, one day I will be getting I'll get a new computer eventually. It's a pretty resource-intensive game. Absolutely. But even some games that aren't resource-intensive, my laptop has some trouble with, so I'm going to look into... It was one of our Ko-fi donation goals, to be honest, for a while, but I just haven't updated it. And I ended up having to move, and it didn't... I was able to stream what I wanted to in the meantime, but I do need to upgrade eventually. Just the whole stream setup, especially the computer, just so that we can play games like that. Like, there's a ton of indie games that I've picked up that I picked up because I want to support the developers, obviously. Of like a brand new indie game, sometimes they're really small teams, pretty cool stuff. And then usually I wait a while before, just to get a sense for how people receive the game before I dig in. But it is a goal of mine to upgrade our setup so that we can play different games like that. Like there's a game called Lone Fungus, if you're a fan of Castlevania or Metroid games. It was made by one person. Did pretty well, actually. And there's a sequel now coming out. I think it's called Lone Fungus 2, or it has like its own like a subtitle, like some of the DLC that you see in games. But that's a game that I definitely want to check out. You play as a sentient mushroom. It looks like a one-up mushroom with arms and legs, basically, a little green amanita mushroom. And you have a little whip, a little vine whip. And the 3 games that inspired the developer are Hollow Knight, Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, and Super Metroid. So they wanted to make a game that felt like all 3 of those, and that's like, okay, that's pretty cool. Now we got the long beam. We can shoot across the map. Perfect. But yeah, visually Hollow Knight's great. I really like the aesthetic of it. I don't mind a game like a big sprawling map to explore. Like this or Symphony of the Night, and I'm going to be revisiting Symphony of the Night for the first time since it came out this October, so stay tuned for that. But the game just has to have good design in terms of like the flow of where it's trying to send me, the map design, and it's just got to have all those quality of life things like quick and easy fast travel at certain points, the ability to easily check the map. I know our good friend Rush Pirate 1 does a lot of Metroidvania games. On Monday, actually, on our channel. And some of them, they do hold up, and some of them don't. Like, Wario Land 3 is a Metroidvania, weirdly, because you revisit a lot of the same stages, there's a lot of map to unveil, and you have to go back through each stage to unlock your abilities over time. If you've played Wario Land 2 and 1, you just have the abilities, but then you lose them all and you have to get them again. In the beginning of Wario Land 3. It's a very different take on a Metroidvania, but it does feel like one. And it is missing a little bit of those elements that I'm speaking of. Like a quick map that you can check. And the flow of going through the levels eventually becomes quite abstract in terms of like, the puzzles you have to solve. Whoa. take a look at the map. There's definitely a save room down there. I want to go through there. I think I have to go back to this Chozo statue. Oh, there we go. I just had to hit it a couple of times. That's funny. I was like, what's going on here? That tells us where we gotta go. Oh, I was leaning on the speed up button. That's what was going on with the audio. I was like, what's happening right now? I hope everyone had a good Wednesday so far. Oh. Whoops. Fight a robot master? This looks like a hallway to Wily. Dr. Wily. Damn. Oh. Interesting. We need the morph bombs. We need the bombs. We need the morph bombs. We need the bombs. We need the bombs. You want me to have the freeze, don't you? The first save room, nice. Very cool. Oh, yeah. I will say, this is just a really fantastic game. Even when you're just kind of not doing too much, you just wander around and exploring, it just visually looks so good. I always wanted them to remake Metroid 2 in this style. Unfortunately, they decided to make Samus Returns, which I think doesn't look fantastic. Doesn't have the same kind of impact that Metroid NES to Metroid Zero Mission did. From Metroid 2 Return of Samus to Metroid Samus's Return. Not a big fan necessarily of that one. Metroid Dread looks cool, but it didn't have anything. It was a visually great game, but it didn't have anything to kind of like base itself off of, right? Like there wasn't that preconceived expectation. What do I do? Oh, we do have missions, or missiles. We do have missions. Yeah, we have a mission. It's our 0 mission. I just wasn't prepared for that boss fight. Okay, before we continue, I'll be right back. Something didn't sit right with you about Samus Returns. You haven't played Dread, but you worry it will feel the same. I feel visually, because I haven't played either of them, but I feel visually, and I have Metroid Dread, which is funny. Visually, I think there's a difference. I have a feeling there's a difference. I think it's a different team that worked on it. I know that I've heard rumors that a Super Metroid remake could be in the works that looks like Dread. Which is interesting. But yeah, there's something... I just like, maybe it's just because I'm biased, because I just know the Game Boy games so well, like the original Metroid 2, that I just feel like, maybe I wouldn't have done it that way, or made that aesthetic choice. However, with Metroid Dread, I feel like I said, it's not based on anything, so there's no like direct bias. And it visually looks cool. I know that there's lots of frustrating parts. I know that there's lots of really cool moments where you gotta use your big brain, your mother brain, to solve this puzzle. I'll be right back. 1 second. Thanks for your patience. Just had to use the washroom. Can you imagine a live TV host just got up in the middle of an interview? Not during the commercial break. It was just like, I gotta leave. Yeah, this is just, even just to do this, the sound design, the visuals, the music, the atmosphere, it's very satisfying. The feel of jumping around in the room as Metroid themselves. There's nothing like it. This game's winner is Mr. Metroid. Moth our brain. Yeah, just go ahead and make that check out to Moth our brain. Oh, what's the check for? Various evil experiments. I also love how I just gathered the missile tank in this room and then was like, we got the missiles. What? Like earlier. Wasn't even paying attention. I believe the composer of this game, the original Metroid, is Hip Tanaka, who is an extremely talented composer. Just look up all their solo stuff outside of their work with Nintendo. They worked as part of the team who did the Earthbound soundtrack, as well as Tetris and Dr. Mario, the original Tetris, and a few other ones. Hip Tanaka, absolute genius. They also have a couple of chiptune albums, I'm joking, they have tons of them, under the name Chip Tanaka. Check his stuff out. It's very cool stuff. They released an album in 2023 and an album in 2022, I believe, as well. I think it's pretty cool. Our classic retro game composer keeps the chiptune vibes going. Might as well save. I don't think this refills our missiles though. Nope. I see you. Like, this room looks so cool. Did you know that... Is it Wario Land 4? Pretty sure Wario Land 4 was made using the same engine this game they used for this game. And for Metroid Fusion. But yeah, visually... Did you know? Visually, it's just a stunning game. Such a small screen too. There's a lot of care put into this. I feel like there's not as much care put into Samus's return. Maybe it just comes down to that. Sorry to say. Metroid Fusion also is a fantastic one we have not played on the channel. But if you are watching on YouTube, there is a full playlist of me playing through this game beginning to end. It's multiple streams. We did it as one of the main playthroughs on the channel. And it's up on my YouTube channel, just like all the other playthroughs. Anyone else spot the moon? There it is. shooting at it. I'm having a moon shooting all the time. Just gonna keep going. Yeah, it's just an enemy spawner. Get to the chopper. Classic Mr. Metroid. Yo, Corvus. Just laxing over here. Some relaxing. How's it going? We are hanging out. Some space themed games today. Kind of like a little nod to Rush Pirate. In fact, let's do a little shout out for Rush. It's not Monday, but we're playing a Metroid game. And it's not Saturday, so we're playing space games though. It's confusing. We both like playing space games. But follow Rush if you don't already. Whoops. Save me. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I'm getting our energy tank, alright. Oh! Whoa! Did it get hot in here for anyone else? Downloading. I'm a map computer. Stop all the downloading. Pork chop sandwiches. Oh, the good old days when those videos first came out. Not when G.I. Joe first came out. Those are the really old days. Sure, go this way. Save and a haircut? Sure. Save and a haircut. Goodbye. Okay, so we have one full energy tank. That's nice. I'm really hyped for this show on Amazon coming out soon called Secret Level. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but I posted the trailer in Moonwatch in the Discord. But it looks awesome. It's made by the same people who worked on Love, Death, and Robots. which is also, if I'm not mistaken, the same team that worked on Reboot. Blur Studio. No, it was Blur Studio, so they're the main company. So I am mistaken. It's not the company that worked on Reboot, but Love, Death and Robots was an anthology series about different robots, and it was really interesting. And it's definitely something I highly recommend if you're a fan of animation, sci-fi, that kind of thing. But they worked on animation for Avengers, like CGI for Avengers Age of Ultron before that. They did opening sequences for Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, which is like a 3D animation, a 3D animated kids film, and South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. That's where they really started in 1999. They worked on the game Carnival in 1998, so that was the first two things they worked on. But they basically worked their way through, and all the CG in Sonic the Hedgehog 2020, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Knuckles TV show, and the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is done by the same company, which is pretty cool. But the creators of Love, Death, and Robots made this thing called Secret Level, and it's an anthology series by different animators and different directors, where each story follows a different popular video game franchise. So there's a Warhammer episode, there's what looks like an amazing live-action CG Mega Man episode. There's one based on Pac-Man, which I'm really excited to see. There's one based on God of War. There's one starring Keanu Reeves in it for Armored Core. So there's a lot of really cool potential stuff that they're like, this could be a really cool series that could continue, because there's a lot of really cool like lore and really cool video game series. I'd love to see one based on Metroid. Just the idea that this is like something that we can watch is pretty cool. I think December 10th it comes out on Amazon Prime. Definitely want to check that one out. It looks really cool. It's kind of also in the vein of like Animatrix, which was a really great way to kind of delve further into the lore of the Matrix films. In my opinion, a much better watch than the newer Matrix film. Yeah, Secret Level. I love the name for it too. It's pretty cool. Definitely something worth checking out. So many guns. Actually, so many guns. That seems to be along the way. Okay. Get another save and haircut real quick. So just the falling down this long level. makes me think of Jump King, which is the game I watched Agent Frowny stream yesterday. We rated Agent Frowny at the end of the stream. He was playing Jump King, Ghost of the Babe, which is the 3rd DLC for it. But it's a game that is super frustrating, where essentially you just jump up a vertical level like this, vertical stage like that. But you could be knocked down all the way to the bottom, so you could progress really, really far up, and then it just has like brutal consequences when you fall. I don't think you take fall damage, you can just keep going. It's like a perpetual climber. Agent Franny was describing it as a rage game, but it looks really cool. It looked really fun, and it was fun to... Yeah, it was fun to check the game out. Highly recommend the channel. Jump King is a game, an indie game that has 2 full DLCs for it. Jump. We need the jump. We need the jump. Yeah, okay, this is the way. Spicy. That's rough. Alright. I'll play a game. I'll play a chosen game. Diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum. Nice try, Diddy. For real, not cap. Metroid. Explored that whole area. Yep, this is the way. Yes, please. Wait a minute. Hello there. Nice. Vessel capacity increased. That's what happens when you explore. Definitely stoked to check out this secret level anthology show when it comes out. Oh, excuse me. I don't have the ice beam yet, so... Ugh. Ouch. I tried. We're probably just not ready to go there yet. This is not the way. We got all this missile expansion, so I think it gives us another 10. Oh. You stop it. Whatever. Excuse me. Yikes. Metroid's a farmer. I don't know if you knew that. A health farmer. Dabble in missiles now and then. Oh yeah. Going down. She's awake. Simus, bring Mama her pride stick. Well, we better save. I love how there's still Mario pipes in this game for some reason. Nintendo just can't help themselves. They're hooked on the pipe. I guess you could argue all tubes look the same, but do they? Yeah, it's such good music, right? The crazy thing is that, like, this was all the music in the NES game, too. Like, the compositions themselves are just really great. Diagonal Space Invaders, anyone? I like to lean when I defend my planet from alien invaders. You gotta lean. Criteria. Oh, I don't know if we know the right criteria to be in here. Take a quick bath. Quick beetle bath. Oh, hi. Hello there. We're gonna need a running start. That's quite annoying. great sound design. Creates a lot of atmosphere. What if that played every time someone texted you? Beginning to end. That'd be annoying. Excuse me. What the heck is this? Unknown item. Unknownality. Inconclusivity. Finish him. Thanks for the follow here. Okay, we activated these blocks now that we can shoot them. Those blocks feel very Wario Land to me. Oh no! What have we done? Oh. Alright, that's a thing. Giant shrug. I can't shrug any harder. I don't mind if I do. Bump. Hold on, what? Let's try that again. Yeah, this is just such a good game. Such a fun one to revisit. It's funny, that's all I had to do. Come on. No. Oh, wow, okay. There's no way. It doesn't let you. We need to run fast over that. I got you. Sounds like a cool name for a prog rock band. Yeah. Prog and math. Power Grip. The new album. Available now from Inconclusivity. Grab and hang. Something so simple, but we just learned how to do it now. Oh, how convenient. There we go. Okay, that's cool. I'll give him that one. One day, Mr. Metroid, this will all be yours. Just don't go to that elephant graveyard planet over there. It's forbidden. Pretty cool. Oh, it's back to where our ship is. Gotcha. Oh, it's the beetle bath area. Do we full? No, we did not full circle it. That's for sure. For anyone that isn't a member of my Discord, feel free to join. We do regular streams there as well. When I'm not streaming here, it's just joining now. I'm usually streaming there, or hanging there. I tried. We got 30 missiles pretty quickly. We're done. We're done. $35. Hit the road, Jack. Won't you come? No. Right? It's the same chords. Nice try, Tanaka. Nice try. Maybe next time. How's that for a clean 40 missiles? Just walking through the lava because we don't care. Yeah, I believe I will save. The music is so nostalgic. Absolutely. It's giving you the urge to play the NES game to get the best ending. I wonder what that best ending is. What makes it the best ending? I also love the like the clear reference to Friday the 13th in the percussion. Whoa. Excuse me, what? Let's just move forward. The best ending is Samus in a bikini, as you recall. Beat it under 4 hours. Wow. Ugh. Of course that's gonna happen. Beat it under 4 hours. Interesting. I wonder if that's the case in this, if you beat it under 4 hours. I know a few people that are working on a ROM hack of Zero Mission to specifically bring in environments and just like the tile sets from Super Metroid. It's just a graphical hack. But they might start making their own custom levels, and there are, I think, like 10 different endings or something crazy like that. Best ending is under 1 hour. Wow. Bubbles. Bye, Bubbles. Bubbles. See? Hit the road jack. Hit the road jack. It's just slower. Ice beam, maybe we can learn ourselves seismic toss. A little vine whip. Beat the original NES Metroid in less than an hour for the bikini ending. In less than 3 hours for One Piece. The anime? And less than 5 hours for a face reveal. Interesting. Isn't this cool? Isn't this cool? Ice. things are gonna let it chill. I didn't watch all of Batman and Robin, but recently in our Discord there was you can stick around for the whole thing. I've seen it before. Do not get me wrong. But recently in our Discord we did a watch party of Batman and Robin. And they really go hard with the 60s Batman cheese in that one. Oh no. I definitely, like, a game like this is not the type of thing that I, like, commit to memory in terms of, like, oh, I know how to beat this really quickly. So this is never the type of game I could ever try to speedrun or, like, beat my time in. You know, considering there's the different variation of things you can unlock, depending on how quickly you beat it. So when we play Symphony of the Night, it's going to be a very exploratory playthrough. It's not going to be optimized gameplay. So when you saw Batman and Robin with fell asleep in the theater, nice. That's funny. I mean, I understand the move to go more full into like the 60s camp, but like George Clooney's no Adam West. Let's just leave it at that. Batman is not campy in that movie. Everything else around Batman is, but he is not campy for some reason. He's super serious. And even Val Kilmer was campier. Goofier. Maybe that's why they play off Batman as super serious and I mean, why so serious? I was gonna say in the Batman movies, Batman Begins trilogy. Well, I can't even speak. That low-hanging fruit, though, you can't go down that route. Wow. The person you saw Batman and Robin with fell asleep in the theater, and they were a fan of A Clockwork Orange. So they slept through the part where the people dressed as the Clockwork Orange characters. Hey, that's what you get. You fall asleep, you miss your references. Oh, I see. We do have to go back this way. Oh, you have to use both. What a goofy little puzzle. Okay, let's not die here. I'm stuck. Oh, okay, good. Thank God for Morph Ball. So lucky. Hit the road, Jack. The road should come back. I see it. Let's save. One of the only things you remember about the movie was holy rusted metal Batman. The goofy portrayal of Bane, Uma Thurman, and Arnold Schwarzenegger somehow working together as villains. I wouldn't cast the two of them together necessarily in any other movie as villains. In the same movie. But I feel like Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones worked in the previous movie. Interesting. Did I? What do you need for these? Super missile. Super missile doors. Is this the only way? Maybe it is the only way forward. It's pretty awful, though. Oh yeah, because there's a hatch. That's dumb. There it is. My bubbles. My bubbles. We were losing health just by being in there, weren't we? Ooh. Just get hit every single time. We're gonna take every hit of damage. Yep. It's just draining us of health. I want to go this way. No. Fuck. Certainly not a precision player, that's for sure. There you go. Save me. I think I might call it soon. And it didn't even end up getting a second wheel spin, but that's sometimes how these retro roulette streams work when the game is just that good. They're just having fun with it. People want to keep watching. Thank you to everyone for showing up for the short little stream we did today. Keeping it under 2 hours today, but not going to be streaming tomorrow. I've got a band rehearsal. However, I will be live again on Friday. If anyone's interested in the Discord, if you are a member of my Discord, there will be some episodes of Cowboy Bebop airing tonight in the next 15. And I'm also going to be rating our friend Retrophile TV, who we rated the other night, because he's playing Hollow Knight. So we're going to take everyone here into some more Metroidvania vibes. Metrophile TV does some pretty cool streams over there. And I'll see everyone in the next part. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe if you want. Honestly, the better thing to do would be follow on Twitch, because then you'll know when I'm live. Or feel free to join the Discord. I know a few people have recently joined the Discord. I will also say that I think the Discord is generally like an 18+ space, so make sure that you're at least that age if you're trying to join. All right, I will see everyone in Retrophile TV's channel. Bye-bye.